He built his fame and fortune on the fields where the wealthy watch and play, but now his legal fortunes are out of his control. Tonight, lawyers pore over strategy on picking jurors who will decide the fate of Wellington polo mogul John Goodman. He's accused of DUI manslaughter in the death of 23-year-old Scott Wilson. News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran is live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse with day one of jury selection. Dan?
Well, Kelly, after a day of questioning this jury pool, still not one member of this six-person jury has officially been seated. And at this point, it is unclear how long this particular process may take.
Prosecutors say John Goodman was driving drunk the night 23-year-old Scott Wilson drowned. A collision sent Wilson's car into a Wellington canal on a February night in 2010.
State of Florida versus John Goodman.
Wilson's mother, Lily, watched and listened as potential jurors in Goodman's DUI manslaughter case came before lawyers.
I come from Wellington. I know a lot about this case.
One by one, they were questioned by prosecutors, by Goodman's legal team, and by the judge.
How much media exposure you've had, what you've heard, what you think, and we got to quiz you a little bit.
Most of the jury pool acknowledged exposure to the Goodman case. Some said they could put the publicity aside.
The newspaper and the television has nothing to do with it. I'm just looking at a man that's in the fight for his life.
Of the 60 potential jurors brought in on day one, about 24 remained at the end of the day.
What I was surprised about was the specifics that they knew, and there was so much information that they knew about.
The goal, selecting a half-dozen people, plus 2 alternates who can be impartial in the jury box, a difficult task in the midst of such a high-profile case.
If he did it, then he's at fault, then he's guilty and should be held responsible.
If found guilty, Goodman could face up to 30 years in prison.
Now, 20 additional prospective jurors, along with the 24 that made the cut today, will all come back here tomorrow for yet more questioning. Now, this trial, when it does in fact get started, could take up to 2 weeks, maybe even longer. Reporting live at the Palm Beach County Courthouse, I'm Dan Corcoran, WPTV News Channel 5.